Richard's one of those individuals that if you called him at 3 o'clock in the morning and you needed something, he's going to be there for you. And there's no doubt about it. He would absolutely do that. You hear the shirt off your back type of person. That's Richard Rush to a T. Um, what Richard brings to the table at the city of Tuscaloosa is most of the time we're dealing with some very difficult issues and at times very tragic issues. Richard brings in a perspective that's both caring and positive. And that's needed in those discussions. And it's needed as we frame those discussions and then talk about it both internally and externally. And it's really a gift that he has. But it comes from a position of being authentic to who he is in his heart. So it's not as if he's having to remind himself on a checklist, okay, I need to be positive or I need to be compassionate. It is who the man truly is in his soul. It's in his DNA, and it just comes across in everything that he does. And that's why he's so well loved at the city, so well respected by all 18 other departments that work with him and by our city council. You can always rely on Richard Rush. Working with him every day and being head of StratComs, I can assure you, him and I are talking multiple times a day. His outlook, the way he approaches things is authentically caring and generous with his time and talent and treasure. So he's one of the great guys in this world, and it's an honor for me to work with him every day.
I have seen Richard out in the community almost every time I see the mayor. But outside of him with the mayor, he has interacted with me and my husband on different business ventures that we have before they even come up. Talking to Richard on the side has been such a joy because he has definitely let us know about different things that we need to do. And he don't have to go out his way, to set aside after 4 o'clock or after 5 o'clock to talk to entrepreneurs that's, trying to know a little bit more about the city. Partnering with Richard, why I have been honored to be the chair for the second year with the Diverse Business Council from the West Alabama Chamber of Commerce, going to Richard about questions there. So to me, Richard is like, not just for me, but for others. He, to me, is like the big brother I never had in business with the chamber and with different questions. With his expertise, he always reaches back. One way Richard has shown that he will continue to help our school system is sharing his communication expertise at the Tuscaloosa Center for Technology Academy. It's one of our schools that have plumbing, cosmetology, we have culinary, but to do those jobs, you must be able to communicate. And so in discussion with Richard, he is definitely on board to move forward with us, not just as a partnership with Tuscaloosa City and Tuscaloosa City Schools, but a partnership just from Richard Rush on his own time. And so that's very important and special to us. Richard is very humble. And for me, I like a humble person. Richard, he comes to our West Side location, and a lot of people just don't dive into coming to all over Tuscaloosa. Richard is comfortable there, and as a leader, people need to see you in different places. Richard, you are so well deserved of this award. Congratulations, boo.
Congratulations, Richard Rush. Well deserved. We're very proud of you.